1, 2, 1, 2. How do I look, Benny?
Mighty stunning.
I knew that. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Howdy guys, it's Trav and it's that time of year again. It's our December agency update coming to you from our 2022 company retreat. This year we are coming to you all the way from our beautiful villa in the heart of Bali. It's an exciting opportunity for us to not only celebrate the year that was, but to also reflect on how to come back even stronger in the new year as we workshop how we can improve our processes to help you better market, sell to and service your people in 2023. So we're gonna jump into some key takeaways from the retreat a little later on in the video, but first, let's take a look back on the year that was for the Hood. 2022 was yet another massive year for all of us here at Neighbourhood, chock full of brand new clients, processes, and a bunch of new faces to the team. This year, we welcomed Jen, Tyla, and Ben, and always with their dogs, Reggie and Gomez. We also welcomed Bree into the new year. Now, on the client side of things, we welcomed 38 new clients and helped generate over 500,000 new visitors to their website and close to 40,000 new leads as well. Now, this allowed them to generate over $650 million in total revenue that we helped them generate. I'm gonna pass you on to the rest of the team who are gonna give you a rundown of what Neighbourhood achieved, what we're taking away from the workshops here in Bali, and what we're taking away from all of this into 2023.
Awesome.
Hit on record. Perfect. This year at Neighbourhood, we continued our focus on inbound marketing, as we know that it's the best way to engage your customers and create long-term relationships by providing valuable content that aligns with their needs. For us, this involved continuing to generate video content for our YouTube and social media channels, producing blog content for our website, and hosting live webinars through HubSpot user groups. Our YouTube videos, including HubSpot how-tos, digital doses, monthly HubSpot updates, and these agency updates, allowed us to crack over 150,000 views for the year, for a total watch time of over 6,600 hours. This allowed us to grow our channel by almost 2,500 subscribers, so that we can now regularly provide our video content for over 4,200 of our neighbours. With our blog content, we continue to provide educational content to people wanting to become experts at everything from sales, CRM, marketing, growth, SEO, and paid media. With over 40 blogs posted last year, we were able to demonstrate ourselves as thought leaders to 9,115 people who read the blogs. As for webinars, we really ramped it up this year, hosting 6 hugs featuring a range of guests from companies including HubSpot, Quilla, and Message Media. These events allowed us to host live conversations with hundreds of attendees. Inbound marketing is not just a strategy that we want to keep to ourselves though, it's also something that we do for our clients here at Neighbourhood.
Oh my god, this will be interesting. Okay, do I just go? Okay. Online content isn't the only place where people found value in 2023. After a grueling few years of border closures and lockdowns, 2022 saw a real return to in-person events. In September, Trav, Geordie and I were lucky enough to make the trip to Boston for Inbound 2022. It was an opportunity to build connections with over 70,000 other HubSpot users, partners and staff, including an impromptu meeting with HubSpot co-founder Dharmesh Shah, all while learning about all the new features of HubSpot like improvements to B2B commerce, marketing campaigns, and the custom reports builder. It also featured guest talks from the likes of former President Barack Obama, actor Viola Davis, and my personal highlight, conservationist Jane Goodall. It was inspiring to hear how excited everyone was to be back speaking at live events. Alongside all the new HubSpot updates, we got to hear updates from other software providers, including Dropbox, Twitter, and Google.
And 2022 was a great year for our clients too. Anytime we finish a project, we want to properly celebrate our clients' successes. In the last 12 months alone, we submitted 8 new case studies, allowing us to win 6 HubSpot Impact Awards. In the Q3 Awards, we won for technical expertise for our project with the Australian Institute of Fitness. They were looking to undergo a full digital transformation using the HubSpot CMS as a vehicle to drive traffic to their subscription site. network. The result was a customized website that was optimized for inbound growth while creating a growth-driven program for their customers. That's not it for 2022. We will be releasing our next case study with Flight Centre Travel Academy very soon. Their website was very old and failed to highlight how Flight Centre Travel Academy differs from other educators and employers in the space. After redesigning their website, we saw a 30% increase in the number of incoming leads. Within a week of launch, their story will be released very soon. If you want to check out the video once it arrives, make sure you hit subscribe and click the bell icon.
Okay, cool. Where's my phone?
As we continue to develop our services and provide more intelligent and elaborate projects, we needed to make sure that we could effectively communicate what we had to offer from the first touch. Our proposals are the very first documents presented to our clients, so everything has to be perfect. Because of this, we have continued to work with Quilla on our proposals to ensure that they not only communicate the services we offer, but also provide an intuitive experience. While we've been here in Bali, I've been running workshops on the proposals process to make sure that the whole team is on the same page. From this, we've been able to improve our proposal process to make things clearer for both clients and staff moving forwards into 2023.
It is really hard to see now. Another change we made in 2022 was providing a greater level of support to all of our project managers. In my new role as Head of Client Success, I've been able to provide training and coaching in the strategy and implementation of our projects. We want to make sure that our teams have the guidance to best deliver value to you guys and give all the projects the best chance for success. As we move into 2023, I'll be joining in on a lot more kickoff calls and meetings to provide support and feedback. From here, we will look at what makes a successful project and how we can better emulate this in the future. At our Bali 2022 retreat, I've been working with the team with workshops on what makes a successful project kickoff. These discussions have allowed us to determine the best processes to manage the handover from sales and how to deliver value from day one.
A major focus of ours throughout 2022 has been ensuring that the team has all of the tools and support they need to provide the best service to our clients. One of these tools that we have really adopted this year is ClickUp. It ensures our communication between all of our members is seamless, tasks are mapped out, and that we can effectively manage our time for all of our clients and our own business. Additionally, we have continued to use 15.5 to make sure our team feels supported, have a regular platform for feedback and coaching, and also gave us the opportunity to track our employee engagement. Oh, I'm too fast at this. At our 2022 retreat, I ran a workshop with the team on providing the best ongoing service to our clients. This allowed us to pull a bunch of good stuff together and implement the best practices around communication and making sure all of our processes are well thought out and documented.
We do a lot of client projects here at Neighbourhood. Some will be ongoing, while others, like a platform migration or specific website update, will operate with a set time limit. It's important that when these projects do come to an end, that everything is finished on the right foot and the clients are ready to go out on their own. While we have been in Bali, I've been workshopping with the team to ensure that we have a set of offboarding processes as we move into 2023. This includes what conversations need to be had and what questions need to be asked to determine what the next steps are. This can include what needs to be involved in the handover, what further assistance they may need in the future, and whether they would be interested in celebrating the project with a case study or testimonial. We always need to remember that it's just a project for us, but for them, it's changing their business and we should be celebrating with them. Our goal will be to make sure that if the client needs assistance in the future, they will want to be with us again.
Biggest win for 2022, I think, was stepping into a new role and seeing a whole bunch of new people come on and also help them out in their new roles as well.
A small film called Elvis by Baz Luhrmann was in that, just for a little bit. If you keep your eye out, see these beautiful hands in that film. For work, probably the proposals process. If you are a new client as of 2022 or the later half of 2022, your proposal process was my little baby. So hopefully that was a positive experience for you because I enjoyed it.
Definitely being able to go over to Boston and meeting Dharmesh. Trav is extremely jealous that we are best friends now.
Landing this gig here with Neighbourhood in July, yeah. Everybody here is in fact a little bit crazy, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. The good kind of crazy.
What is your biggest win for 2022?
Getting the job at Neighbourhood. I work with an amazing team and this company is really trying to do the best for its clients.
My biggest win of 2022, I'm going to copy everyone else who started this year and say that it's landing this job. I've been here for 7 or 8 weeks and I'm already in Bali, so it's a good start. Can't complain.
Personally, I got engaged, bit of a great time. Shout out Rubes. Professionally, the promotion of moving into head of client success. It's still early days, we're kind of feeling out what that looks like and how to make it my own, but I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what we can do with the team in 2023.
Our biggest takeaway from the retreat is, I think, just improving what we do even better, and just seeing a lot of passionate people, I think, give a crap as much as I do. And it's really, really, really motivating, I think.
Biggest takeaway from the retreat is probably a bit more consistency, a bit more cohesion, a little bit less shooting from the hip.
The workshops were actually, so far, have been good, executing on actual things instead of just talking about it. So I think there's going to be a lot of actual takeaways this year that will actually help next year. I mean, we had good intentions last year, but retreat just got away from us. But yeah, see if we can better Bali for 2023's retreat. Up the merch game, there's, what have we got here? Merch.
Biggest takeaway from retreat so far is that it's really hot here, and clean processes are definitely the way to go in terms of having a streamlined project from start to finish.
My biggest takeaway from the retreat is that we don't value air conditioning highly enough. It is bloody boiling here and it's very hard to get any work done when it's this hot. But it's been really good to collaborate, I think, on everything. It's good to have different team members taking ideas and putting them together into areas they wouldn't usually work on. Like I got to give some feedback on some processes that I'm not involved in, which is nice. So I like that, that's been good.
Biggest takeaway from the retreat is never stop improving. I think I said that last year as well. Or believing, yeah, or believing.
Never stop.
Stay hydrated. Hydration, homies. Oh, thank you very much. One of the workshops I did was kickoffs, and I think we've spoken about kickoffs and done it so many times over the years since I've been at Neighbourhood, and we're still talking about it, still finding ways to improve.
Goals for 2023 for me is, well, I'm becoming a dad, so doing that as best as I can. And second as well is, I guess, as I sort of move into my new role and Geordie moves into his role, and everybody, I guess, is to try and help people feel fulfilled, making sure that they're learning more and more. And I think as well, just making sure we do some great work with our clients.
Goal for 2023 is 2 movies. Baz, call me, let's talk. I know you got some stuff in the works. I think 2023 we'll have some new staff starting, so training probably, and looking at that sort of process and making sure that we can bring people on board and get them to do cool stuff with us.
Goal for 2023 is just continuing to upskill and showing Jen how it's done.
Nice. There you go.
Definitely leaving Jacinta in the dust. It's gonna happen.
To go from being a diamond partner to an elite.
My goals for 2023, I want to keep doing a lot of the agency marketing stuff, so a lot more video content. I also want to get a bit more client-facing work as well, so jump in there and help out some of the other team members with the client work as well, which would be good.
Goals for 2023, it leads into new role, as I mentioned before. Just helping the team do better, helping the team feel more confident in what they do for their clients, and just kicking a bit of ass.
You have to smile.
That face.
And that wraps up our last agency update for the year. Thanks for making 2022 one of the best years yet for all of us here at Neighbourhood. We hope you enjoy some well-deserved time off, and we will see you in 2023. You!